This is A to Z of my styling series, and I is for innerwear guide for different bottoms. First, under body fit trousers or gym tights, to avoid panty lines from showing, either go for Brazilian briefs, which has lesser coverage and show, or seamless underwear with no lines, which is high-waisted as well. You can see the difference. Second, go for low-rise or high-rise briefs depending on your comfort. No rules here. Fabric is the only parameter to consider, and that should be cotton. Third, for flare dresses which don't hug the body, such cotton but not lycra cycling shorts are the best to avoid thigh chafing. Whereas for bodycon dresses, such slacks might show lines on the dresses, so you have two options. Get a great shape but almost kill yourself in discomfort with such wiring, crazy cinching tummy tuckers, or get such seamless shapewear shorts which are super comfortable to use and show no lines but won't do a lot of tummy tucking. And lastly, if you're wearing high-waisted anything and just want a cinching effect and more coverage above the navel as well, then high-waisted hipster briefs are something you must check. This was letter I for bottoms. Let me know if you want a tops version to the same. Save this guide and follow me for letter J. Deepika Padukone has been the queen at styling all types of jeans, and here's 5 times you should take inspo from her too. First, slim fit jeans. She proves that they're not to be thrown away and you can slay even in basics. Or wait, is it just her? Second, mom jeans and DP are best friends. Best friends that go to the airport, interviews, events and even award shows together. Truly makes the outfit chic. Third, what is one thing that I'm grateful for from 2020? Wide leg jeans. The comfiest of all, and DP is setting some perfect casual inspo for all of us basic girlies. Fourth, even though only 2013 Deepika might wear bootcut jeans, there's still other actresses like Alia, Kareena and Kriti who are rocking this fit and could be your inspo if this is your pick. Fifth, the only time your family will deny you from wearing jeans is when you bring out ripped jeans. She clearly loves it, and here's an outfit guide for you. That's all for J for jeans and its type. Inspo from my A to Z styling series that you will need. Follow for letter K. It's A to Z of my styling series, and letter K is for types of kurtis for every body shape. Starting with apple body shapes. If you have a rounded waist, go for A-line kurtis as they don't stick to your bodies and take away all the attention. Hourglass body types could highlight their waistline with fitted kurtas and flaunt your curves. For body shapes that have heavier low bodies like pear, styling anarkalis can conceal those curves and also melt your heart. Whereas for someone with broader shoulders having an inverted triangle structure, wearing kurtis with darker color on the top and flared bottoms with a lighter color can balance your frame very well. And lastly, for body types having a heavier bust, look for V or rounded necklines with less brighter colors to avoid enhancing the bust. Tell me if you want a specific Indian wear guide for each body type and which one in the comments. Till then, follow for letter L. There are too many bras out there. But do we need all of them? No. So here's a small true guide of all that lingerie you will be needing on an everyday basis under your tops, and mentioning some brands that I tried and loved. First, t-shirt bras. Full coverage for everyday use, pretty seamless as compared to normal bras. You can see it, and what crazy support. Here's some brands that worked for me and some that showed line even while being seamless. Second, now I really like the design of some tops, but they have plunging necklines and I cannot wear it as it is. So Kemi soles, but it can get hot because of the length and an additional layer in the sleeve. So tube tops help in coverage, but a good alternative are also these clip-on Kemi inserts. It's literally made for this issue for summers. Third, all of my sleeveless and off-shoulder tops require a strapless bra. Wires can get uncomfortable, but you need it for that extra support because otherwise they'll keep falling, and this brand does a great job at that. Fourth, do you have those tops which aren't too low but have a V or a scoop neckline a little longer than usual? Now balconette bras can really help at shaping a push-up effect and don't have a full coverage so the bra won't peep out of the top. This brand has the comfiest ones. And lastly, if you're a workout girly, you must go for a sports bra having a cross back strap for that extra support. I like this, but do recommend some good brands for sports bras in the comments if you have any. And that's all for letter L of my A to Z styling series. Watch letter I for the bottoms version of this and follow me for letter M.
Stay tuned for next drop from N to P.